Hi, thanks for taking the time to watch this video. My name is Jack Newman. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the best type of objectives that you can choose when running Facebook campaigns. There's lots to choose from. You can choose awareness, reach, you can choose conversions, traffic, video views. There's loads of different objectives, lead form campaigns. What is the one that you should pick as a business when you're marketing for your own brand, or if you're an agency working with clients, what is the one that you should pick for implementing these campaigns on your client account? So it's very, very simple. There's really 2 or 3 that I mainly go with, and the rest I sort of ignore and don't really touch from time to time. So the most important campaign type that I would consider running is a conversion campaign. This means you can optimize for any of the online web conversion events that happen. So for example, when someone becomes a lead, when someone purchases your product, when someone adds a product to cart, even when they view content on your specific site. There's lots of different conversion objectives you can run. You can also run custom conversion events and even optimize, I guess, for offline conversion events as well. The way that we typically run this is looking at, if we want to generate sales for a business, let's say an e-commerce brand, we are going to be running a purchase conversion campaign. That is going to be the best objective that we can choose, because we're telling Facebook, go and get sales, go and put our adverts in front of people likely to purchase our campaigns or our products from these campaigns. So that is the majority of the campaign structures that we run. Let's say we are doing lead generation. We're going to choose the lead objective on Facebook. So again, a conversion campaign, but we're optimizing towards a lead event, because they're not buying the product on Facebook. They are buying the product later down the line. We're generating leads for the business. Therefore, the lead event is going to be the conversion objective, okay, that we're choosing. There's loads of other conversion events that we can go into. Lead and purchase are the 2 main ones that we are choosing for our clients. What other campaign types are useful? So of course, there's engagement campaigns. Now I do find these are useful, especially for retargeting campaigns. I've used them a lot. They're good for getting engagement on your campaigns. Like it says, I've also used this for events, because when we're targeting an event campaign, we want people to comment, we want people to get involved, and the engagement objective actually really helps do that in comparison sometimes to the purchase conversion event. Now we might run them both together. We might run a purchase conversion campaign as well as an engagement ad and use the same ad ID, so that all of the engagement kind of objective traffic that we're getting is on the same post ID that we're using for a conversion purchase objective, and that can work extremely well. So the engagement objective is something that I do use from time to time. It's not the main bulk of the campaigns I ran. If I could choose just 2 or 1, that would definitely not be in the mix, but it is something that is useful, and I would recommend exploring it if you're looking to get more engagement. The key with all of these objectives, Facebook is going to deliver what the objective says. So if the objective is engagement, the likelihood is you're not going to be getting purchases at the same rate you would if you ran a conversion purchase campaign. Now that's because Facebook understand who is likely to buy and who is likely to engage. So therefore, if you're looking at an engagement campaign, you're more likely to get likes, comments, shares, less likely to get purchases, as an example. Now, of course, you are targeting real people. So with that in mind, some will buy. They're not going to not purchase just because they're in an engagement audience or an engagement segment. However, it's more likely that people that you're optimizing for a purchase are going to take that action versus optimizing for an engagement objective. Now, the next type of campaign structure that we like to run is lead form campaigns. These can be great for generating leads. Now, again, the main kind of caveat to this is you need to be quick to follow up with these leads. So when you're running a lead form campaign, if let's say you get a lead today and your team don't follow up for 2-3 days, the likelihood is people won't even remember that they opted in, okay? Because a lead form is an on Facebook event. People click the button to opt in. It brings up a little form. It pre-populates it with information. They click buy or they click submit, and it sends the data through to you, and they don't even leave the platform unless they click a button afterwards, which can take them to a specific page on your site. But a lot of the time they won't even do that, so they'll just remain on Facebook. So it's a good objective for Facebook because it keeps people on their platform, which is of course their main business objective. However, the lead form can also be really good for businesses who want to generate leads typically at a lower cost and higher volume. It can work extremely well for. You can ask questions within that form, but like I say, the kind of main thing is they need to be followed up with very, very quickly. Otherwise, they will just go cold, and then your sales team will be saying, look, every time I ring them up, they don't answer, they're not high quality, but it's actually just because they need to be actioned on immediately and not sat around in a CRM for several days and then expected to be, a hot lead at the end of the phone. So that's really important to keep in mind. Now, other objectives that we don't really use much. One is traffic campaigns. I don't use traffic campaigns really at all with the businesses that we work with. I have tested extensively. I've spent thousands of pounds running traffic campaigns, and to be quite honest, it just does not get the objective that we want. We're going to get tons and tons of clicks, but we're not going to get sales or leads. And that's a really good kind of point I want to finish off with on this video, because there are a few other objectives, but the main sort of ones I've covered here in this video, and you can get an extensive list of them on the Facebook platform. When you create a campaign, you can choose all the different objectives and you can actually read the little synopsis of what the objective will deliver for you. I wanted to cover the main ones that we work with kind of day in, day out with our clients. And on that point of the traffic campaign, what it's going to do is it's going to deliver you clicks to your website. Okay, now a lot of people will say, look, when I run a traffic campaign, I get clicks for 20 pence, 30 pence, 50 pence. When I run a conversion campaign optimized for purchases, I get clicks at £2, £3 maybe. Well, surely it's better to run something where the cost per click is so much less. And the answer is no, because do you want traffic or do you want sales? If you're running a traffic campaign, you're going to get a lot of clicks. It does not mean those people are likely to purchase. It doesn't mean that they have purchase intent. Now, when you're running a conversion purchase campaign, they are much more likely to do that. So yes, you're going to pay a premium per click, but would you rather have 2 people walk in your store today and 1 person buys? Or would you rather have 10 people walk in your store today and no one buys? The answer is obviously 2 people and 1 buying, and it's exactly the same online. I would rather have less quantity of users, but a higher conversion rate and a higher outcome than I would rather have just tons and tons of people with basically no outcome or a very, very, very low outcome. Now, of course, if you're getting a lower conversion rate on cheaper traffic and those metrics still stacked up to your overall CPA, your overall event that you were optimizing for or that you were looking for as a business came out cheaper, then of course you would continue to optimize for that event. However, I've just not seen it play out like that. I've seen that the conversion campaigns, the lead form campaigns, the purchase objective conversion campaigns are the ones that get the results that we're looking for, and the ones which is optimizing for traffic get tons and tons of clicks and no one buys, no one opts in. And it just doesn't really work for the businesses that we have experience generating sales and leads for. So they're the main conversion events. They're the main event on Facebook as a whole that I would look to bias towards in terms of what you're choosing for your business. Any comments you have, drop them in the comment box below. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell icon for future videos. And if you're interested in working with us as an agency, click the link in the description and we can book a 30-minute call to see if it's a right fit for you. Thanks very much.